Blessed be God forever. In a matter of months, the coronavirus pandemic has upended the daily lives of people around the world. Uncertainties, doubts, anxieties, fears. It was like Pandora's box, opening up once again. But God is greater than any kind of virus around, and He shall see us through, because God loves, God triumphs, God cares. And in the same way, Siena cares. Being one of the most affected, the school sees the need to help the students learn, cultivate compassion, and increase resilience while building a safer and more caring community. The safety and protection of the students is of utmost importance. And so, we present to you S.A.F.E, Siena's accessible and flexible education. What is S.A.F.E? Within the parameters of the government guidelines to ensure the safety of our students, Siena College continues its commitment to the evangelizing mission of the Church through integral faith formation that promotes academic proficiency and values lived by Venerable Francisca del Espiritu Santo de Fuentes. SCT makes certain of the continuous transfer of learning that is within reach, readily available, and at the same time accommodating and adaptable to different or altered conditions. It is learning that is safe. Several options have been given when it comes to mode of delivery of the lessons, and the Catholic Educational Association of the Philippines explains the different options. Synchronous. This means online face-to-face meeting. It is remote learning wherein the class is conducted in real time within tasks carried out throughout the allotted time, either through video conferences, chats, or messaging apps, while logged in to a single online platform or learning management system. Asynchronous. There's no online face-to-face class meeting. Students are provided with content and tasks that they need to accomplish within a time frame using an online platform or LMS. Modified asynchronous. There's no online face-to-face class meeting. Students are provided with content and tasks that they need to accomplish within a time frame, and these tasks will either be picked up from the school or will be delivered to them and by them via courier. Hybrid. This maintains a schedule of in-person class meetings and online activities during the term. Modified hybrid. This is simply a combination of synchronous and asynchronous models minus the in-person class meetings. There are online face-to-face class meetings, and the time in between class meetings will be devoted to accomplishing tasks as scheduled on the learning management platform. Based on the conducted surveys in May 2020 among students and teachers, in terms of online connectivity and access to gadgets, it is concluded that the best modes of delivery would be modified asynchronous to address the problems of unstable online connectivity and the sharing of gadgets among family members, and modified hybrid to avoid in-person class meetings. With the students staying at home for their education, it is inevitable that there be a learning partner. Who is a learning partner? A learning partner could be a parent, a guardian, an elder sibling, or any other relative or a housemate mature enough to be a collaborator in the teaching learning process. A learning partner has a duty to assist the exceptional learners, preschool, primary, and intermediate learners, or to monitor the junior high school and senior high school learners. A learning partner is an educational frontliner. For the learning management system, the IBED has considered using the Google Classroom and the Seesaw class. Instructional materials to be used in the delivery of the lessons are modules, workbooks, supplements, and to a limited extent, textbooks. Class schedules will be modified with at least a 1-hour synchronous meeting per class per week, while the rest of the week will be devoted to asynchronous work, feedbacking, and conferences. Each subject will have at least one class meeting per week. Remaining days shall be devoted to technical support to students or parents having difficulty in accessing online resources, remediation for students who were not able to join the synchronous discussion, socio-emotional check-ins or checkups and spiritual formation for students, retrieval, checking, and recording of students' requirements, profiling students, feedbacking, and making progress reports. John Mueller says that assessments require learners to show their command of what they learned by applying that knowledge and those skills to real-world tasks. Formative assessments, known as in-process evaluations of student comprehension, learning needs, and academic progress, will be rated differently as dictated with the current situation. Club activities or even programs will be incorporated as part of the performance tasks of the students. As a Catholic institution, SCT will still provide online spiritual formation through Eucharistic celebrations, recollections, and other liturgical celebrations as deemed necessary. The socio-emotional well-being is also a consideration as we make guidance counseling and other checkups and consultations part of the regular schedule of each student. Anxious of the new norm? No need to be. We shall be holding a series of online orientation for students, parents, and learning partners to be enlightened on the whole process and the roles of each one in the teaching-learning process a few weeks before we actually start classes on the 24th of August 2020. Thank you for your continued trust in Siena College, because Siena cares and Siena wants to keep you safe.